So this is Breach, and I know you haven't seen Breach yet, but this was actually made by North American player and Curse Gaming player Tailspin. A very awesome map. I'm a big fan of this map just because of the unique visual design of it. The map basically, plays a little bit different from other maps because what ends up happening is that there's a lot of activity going on by the goal, so the defense really needs to be on top of their game here.
Yeah, I'm looking at it like immediately Yeepy got himself behind the defenders, which is not a good position to be in as the defenders. Your opponent's going to have the most cover, so it really mixes things up. Nailed! Oh wow, 3 fast hits from Caspa. That was beautiful.
That was actually very beautiful. As now, sheesh.
Almost as beautiful as your shirt, Alex.
Oh, my messed up shirt.
You thought I was going to say you, but
let me remove this. I didn't even realize that was there. I apologize.
What's there?
So this is the opening part of Breach. You know, they actually changed it because it was all momentum based, and you used to go through that part really fast. So there needs to be a little bit of an update there, but you know, it slows down. And good grapple by Sheesh.
Here he is again,
behind the defenders. And see, the thing is here, granted, while he does have positioning behind the defenders, it's not good because when that goal becomes active, his attention is going to be set to the goal. The defenders are then going to begin like a massive amount of rocket spam right by that goal, and it won't be a good look here. But this is a unique position.
Yeah.
2 defenders hanging out by this L fence on the front side. Wow, Luxus with a double strength with the follow-up.
So I'm liking the play here. You know, you kind of just hide, honestly, until the because the goal point is so exposed on this map and so many different angles you can attack from. So this is great. Let's actually take a look at where everybody does hide as he's going to be coming in here.
You have one by the L fence here in the middle, one by the left L fence, and another one hanging out in the back. This guy is going to be taking his way over to the goal post and defending this area with the attacker making his way to the right side. He's going to try and fake him out with a little grapple action there.
That was cute.
That was. You know, there was one time where I actually saw a person get a laser off of a grapple, and I think I almost lost my voice.
Yeah, there's a different...
I was just like, oh my God, this is amazing. This is revolutionary. That's what I was thinking. Good shot by Strength, though, but he gets taken out by Sense. And this is a very defensive-heavy game here, Kibbles.
Yeah, it is. We're seeing the defenders, you know, they really just hunker down. They take their time. And once the capture point becomes active, then they really close in like sharks. But lots of shots going off to kick the match off here. No connections, however. And looks like Caspa is going to be the player up. Caspa's had some very clutch plays here today. We'll have to see if he can secure the first attacker victory. No attackers taking it quite yet.
Yep, and you can see that one defender hanging out all the way in the back of the right side of the base. That's a great scouting position there. Not much you could do attack-wise, but you have some great views on that portion of the map. You did see, that the defender did rotate, though, to assist his teammate on the right. Lots of pressure being applied, and that was by Luxus, or Luxus having a lot of pressure on him from Caspa. Caspa now knowing the goal is going to become live, manages to pick off one. That's going to be Strengths taking a seat there. Yeepy with the shot. 1 armor remaining, 2 defenders left here, 9 seconds, and let's see if he can do it. Caspa's going to be going in, jumping around all over the place, and
so
he could not make it happen.
That goal is just so difficult to press into, and so you can really I feel like, and with so much area open around the goal, it's not like Iron Fist. Iron Fist is very limited in the amount of space that you have. You know, it's a lot tighter. This one is so expansive, so
yeah,
players just hide, man.
You hear the horn.
The horn?
That was a horn, basically.
That's a very musically talented horn.
You can. Oh, double tap by Caspa, predicting where Lux's movement was going to be. Basically, you can set musical clips to be horns. So this guy had like some crazy techno thing there. So yeah, you can even have that.
Or if you're more of techno fans, then I'd go with some Porter Robinson.
I guess so. Porter for sure.
Porter Robinson.
Porter.
It's okay. It's a song called Language. I'll introduce it to you, and I will blow your mind.
Maybe you should. Maybe
and I'll give you a hot
after
pocket.
The broadcast. And oh man, Luxus just couldn't do anything there as he gets stopped. And Fnatic just can't seem. They picked this. Infused picked this map, so they obviously feel a little bit better about this one than Fnatic does.
Well, here's the thing. It's going to keep trading rounds back and forth until we see an attacker take it. It's been very, very difficult for an attacker to secure a win on this round, and so maybe Infused just feels a little more comfortable with their ability to attack here. I honestly am not sure. It seems like a pretty defender-oriented map.
Yep, and now we're going to have Sense here.
That
he nails
was clever.
A shot off the grapple. Wow.
Oh, man, using the grapple hook to fly right over the double L fence, shooting inside of it while he was still in the air. That was beautiful.
Very much indeed now as we
revolutionary, some might say, Alex.
Revolutionary. It's a revolution.
Oh, but gets double tap there from GP.
Yeah, that was pretty quick. As much as he had that advantage there for the brief moment, he lost it just like that with the EP double tap. Goal is going to be active. Sense on playing the left
nice shot there on
hitting EP, but a good stop by Luxus.
Luxus, man, has proven to be pretty clutch as a defender when it's down to just him. So
he's a really good defender. That was one of the things that he was credited for doing well on TCM.
Yeah, it's showing here.
Opinion. Seems like they all have that. They all have this like celebratory. I'm gonna play some techno beats, and Andrew's dancing. So we need to stop that one because
the round's heating up now.
That and the fact that Andrew
don't even try
is not the best thing to see.
Alex, you're gonna regret that when we're at a club.
Why would I go to a club? I'm a married man.
That actually is very true.
And here we have Yeepy for Fnatic attacking. He's going to be on the right side here, trying to take one on that mid-L fence defender, but not getting anything from that.
Nope.
As we are going to have Shice. Was it
Shice? Yeah. Yeepy. Wow, Yeepy gets blowed up. Casper with another triple tap. Having two of the
messing up his name.
Two of the two actually that we've seen today. I think those are the only two double or triple taps we've seen.
Yeah, and move a lot, moving the mouse a lot, killing me here, Mr. Dunn.
I'm moving a lot.
Nah, I'm just messing with you. All right, here we go.
I'm hungry, man. I need my hopper.
You know, and here we go now. As that wall jump could have succeeded, but it didn't, unfortunately. And it really didn't matter all that much. He was pretty much just trying to get some good positioning on that top position to get the lay of the land and where the defenders are going to be. Let's look at the overhead real fast. There's not much is going on here.
Just hiding, man.
Yeah, that's the name of the game.
Close in about 6 or 7 seconds. We can see, it's a 10. You're getting ready for it.
And you might see a rotation either this way, maybe two players coming this way, one this way. No, never mind. I was wrong, as all three defenders are going to be charging over the goal here. He can't hit all three, possibly, as Yeepy and Luxus get it, and Strengths with the final all three defenders getting
There's 4 pillars surrounding right around the objective, and these are pillars that players can hide on all sides of, and it's a low ground pit. So, I mean, it's really difficult to assault it. You have to pick off a player or two before you run into that situation. Having all three just seems like it's absolutely uncrackable. And regardless of EP's skill there, just couldn't close that one out as well. So nothing but defenders taking the victory so far.
We've seen it happen before, but that also boils down to goal point defense. And I don't think you're going to get that kind of carelessness from a team like Fnatic, second place finishers at IPL5, very talented team, won multiple European tournaments as well. You're just not going to get that kind of carelessness. So here we have it here. Strengths attacking, and oh wow, getting bogged down by the Rockets there, but he does come down right away, is able to pick off one. That was going to be Sheesh, and now it's going to be a 1v2, 2 armor remaining. Can Caspa and Sense do this, as Strengths is going to make his way over to the side? Beautiful shot there, taking out Caspa, and Sense with the double tap.
The French player Strengths not able to close it out, but now it's going to be Caspa's turn. Caspa is proven to have extremely good rocket skill. We'll have to see what he can manage to do. Here's the attacker.
Yep, and going for the left side, Yeepy playing the left as well. So he has to wait for that initial rocket spam so that this way he doesn't get pegged with one on the early part of the round. That's not what you want. One defender playing the far right top area, and one playing the L fence in the mid. So pretty standard positioning here. We've been seeing it used more and more. I wonder what Caspa's play of attack is going to be. I'm going to probably have to say high ground and utilizing different positioning, which seems like he's doing here because I don't see people do this.
This is, well, he's running out of time, though. Only 9 seconds, so in just a second, we should see Fnatic bum rush it to the goal. They should be moving in right now, all closed around, and now they should be hiding around the pillars. And in fact, they are. Caspa's going to be trying to get some shots, but he's got a very limited clock at this point.
EP with a double tap there, 10 seconds on the clock, 1 armor remaining, 3 defenders left. Not a great situation to be in here, as Caspa is going to be able to take out 1 defender there. That was Luxus, but Strengths with the stop on Caspa to end that run. So good stuff there. 5-5 in the count now. Luxus is attacking for Fnatic.
All right, still no attacker has secured a win on this map quite yet. It's proving really, really good for the defenders.
I think this is like a thing for them. that they just throw down the horn just because it sounds cool.
It's awesome, man. I mean, I like the genre of music they listen to. I'm a big EDM fan, so.
Well, that's good.
Why are you laughing at me?
I was just chuckling. I was just chuckling in excitement and happiness. That was all I was doing, just chuckling in excitement.
Alex, coming to the Swedish House Mafia tournament. Nice shot from Luxus.
Oh, wow!
He's down to just one, and this could be the opportunity that Fnatic has been waiting for.
Indeed, Kibbles, as we are going to see Luxus now getting the
There
shot
it
on
goes.
Sense. It was like the top of his forehead was showing there. I could not see him. Great shot by Luxus. Now that's going to be the first attack round win. We have a game here, folks, as Infused has to climb their way back into this one. Sense on the attack for his team. Not doing too hot here. He does have 4 defensive rockets, granted, but haven't seen much out of him in the attacking department. His rounds have been a little bit stagnant. Now let's see what Sense can do, knowing that he's going to have to deal with some familiar positioning and utilizing a grapple hook there. Not a good spot. Misses it, but he is going to lose an armor in that exchange. Rockets flying everywhere. Look at the cross as Sense needs to get out of this spot.
Yeah, you know, Sense is playing a little patient right now. One of the things about, you know, shooters and gun skills is that you just got to be twitchy. You want to just twitch your gun and shoot it. And in that, he waited too long, and by the time he had aimed his shot up, the fence was in the way. He's actually just going to get 3-0'd, and that's going to take it back to Fnatic's turn. They are up by 2 at this point.
All right, now we're going to have Yeep attacking here. The side that he is going to go to is pretty important for at least that first 20 seconds, and then that's when, if nothing's come of it, that's when the rotations occur. Yep. So we're going to see Yeep going for the left side, knowing that 2 defenders are going to be hanging out here. 3rd defender in the backside. This L fence is just a big problem. But Sheesh is going to be up top on spawn. This is a pretty good spot, I must say. Yeah,
you know, he's got him a little boxed in, but I'm concerned if EP can close this gap, one player could be taken out from Infused here, which, you know, is very, very dangerous. As if Fnatic takes this round, they've all but secured victory entirely. It's going to be, I mean, Infused hasn't taken a single attacking round, and that'll put him in a position where they have to take 2. And there it is. Now Sheesh is done. And Infused, they're going to have their work cut out for them. They got to make sure that they hold this off against EP. If they lose it, it might be it.
Yep, and with the 10 seconds on the clock at this time, EP finding someone right around that right pillar there. Pressure being applied. That was going to be from Caspa. Caspa, great defender, but he's going to lose the goal positioning. Great movement by Yeep.
That was so well played.
That really was, because he thought he was going to drop back, but Yeep pushed forward. I don't know what Caspa was doing there, and you were right, Andrew. This could be all but done at this point in time.
Sheesh was out of position there. He wasn't with his team. The thing about that we've seen that why the defenders have been succeeding here is they do not engage until the point is about 5 seconds away from being capable. And in that situation, Sheesh was dancing off with, and there was really just not much of a reason to do it versus EP there. So now Sheesh is going to have to take the aggression. Every single round has to be won here by Infused.
Nice shot, though, by Sheesh, taking out Strengths. Now it's going to be a 2v1, 2 armor remaining. So Sheesh does have an opportunity to take this round win. Pressure being applied by Luxus on the left side there. You can see the laser being dispersed.
They're not guarding the point.
Yeah, they are not darting it. This is scary.
Oh, Sheesh might get it, but all of a sudden...
Oh,
and he does!
Nice!
Wow, that was incredibly clutch out of Sheesh. And it may not be over yet for Infused, guys. They're going to take that round, and they've only got 3 remaining.
Yep, and now it's going to be Strengths here attacking for Fnatic, and I don't know what his plan of attack is going to be in this one, because that pretty much should have been the game. They gave it up. You have to think maybe Infused has some fight left in them in this matchup to push this one to a game 3. I just don't know.
All right, well, Fnatic Strengths is going to be pushing it in right now. He takes out one player, Caspa. The aggressors don't win very often, but if Fnatic can take this, that's it, folks.
Indeed, indeed. With 13 seconds left on the clock at this time, we are going to have Strengths, knowing that 2 defenders are going to be hanging on the left side. He needs to be careful here. He knows that 2 defenders are going to be there.
Oh, he's trying.
Oh, man.
They get around to the point. What a beautiful shot!
13 seconds on the clock.
Just
Strengths knowing he's going to be on the left, and he gets it to end the game. Fnatic moves on to the semifinals. They will be meeting up on Friday against one of the other 4 teams in this one. I have not seen the bracket yet, so I'm not sure. But what a matchup, Andrew. What were your thoughts on that?
You know, I think we saw the evolution of players deciding with the way everybody was playing. The attackers, they started taking it right to the goal point in the beginning and zoning the defenders back. This kind of forced the defenders to be more aggressive, because what we saw initially, they were coming in from the flanks, and the defenders were like, well, we'll just hold, and then when the point's capable, we'll all run around the pillars. But in this situation, it made it that the defenders actually kind of had to be aggressive, because otherwise the attacker would just sit on the point until the clock expired, and then they'd cap it. So it was a really cool play there. Fnatic playing beautifully and really changing the pace of the game there. They definitely deserve to take that win.
Yeah, there's an interesting dynamic